Alright, so gotta put on my shoes and then I'm ready to go. I woke up at 5. Distracted myself for like 10 minutes on shorts, which I shouldn't have done, but I did. I wanted to quickly state what I'm gonna be doing goal-wise this week. So goal-wise is continue waking up at 5 a.m. every day. That's the main one. And secondary one is continue to wait for trades. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna be setting my focus on this week, is waking up at 5 a.m. and not chasing the trades, but waiting for them. Alright, just finished my 5K. Oh man, good run. I didn't realize it until halfway through the day yesterday, but I actually kind of wish I ran yesterday because I was pretty bored yesterday, and I realized, like, well, if I went on a run, I wouldn't have been as bored. I'm gonna go inside, find a trade, if there is a trade. Probably not. I probably won't even trade today, to be honest. And then I'll get to exercising after I take a hydration break. So I'll see you if I record my exercise. Alright, so I exercised, looked at the charts. Not really into trading today, so I decided not to trade. But I'm about to go mow some lawns and such. May record some of it, you know. But in the meantime, let's check out what Johnny's up to and see if he's doing anything interesting.
What's up, guys? Just another lovely day. Trying to figure things out. Sitting here in the truck, getting my day started. Stayed in
Redacted
last night, so we're just out here in some fields. Gonna be out there in the fields all day, doing the big old lines, getting things done. I'm just getting all my stuff sitting on my computer this morning. Had breakfast. Just ready to get today started. Kind of get it over with. It's gonna be a hot one out there. It's gonna be close to 102 degrees, so not really looking forward to that. But such is life. Such is life.
coffee.
Spent all day flying the drone. Now, out in this hot, hot heat, I'm stretching to go run for about 3 miles. So, it was a long day. I didn't really feel like running, but it was either run today or run tomorrow after I have to drive back 2 hours from where we're at. I figured it was a lot better to run today than tomorrow after I drive back, because I'm not going to feel like doing that at all. You know, it's always good to stretch before you go run, especially in this heat. Well, I guess it's good to stretch whenever, but the heat definitely doesn't help. I think it's close to like 101 degrees out here. So probably shouldn't be running, but I got my water, my electrolytes, so I should be good. Plus, I've got Life 360 on my phone. So if I don't come back, they know where to find me, which is always a plus. It's a little safety net. Not that I want somebody from work having to come find me, but you know, hey, worse things have happened, right? I can't really think of much worse things off the top of my head, but we'll get it figured out. The route I went wasn't even a route, so I had to make adjustments as I was out here in a place I don't really know. So that was fun. It was an adventure. There's lots of running next to cars, which I try my best not to do. But I guess you can't always avoid that. You can't always avoid doing something you don't like to do. That's why I'm out here running. Doing something I don't really want to be doing necessarily. Which makes me feel good in the end. Doesn't really bother me too terribly much. As long as I get out here and do it. But, you know, what the French say, c'est la vie. Oh. But now I'm just walking back to the hotel. Just about a quarter of a mile walk back to the hotel. So it's not too terribly bad. But get back to the hotel, take a shower, eat my beef and rice, and I'll be one happy boy. Johnny out. Round and round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. It's going in my belly. Dinner. The office. All right.
The next day.
Hey, me exhaust, Michael here. Today we're gonna go on a 5K run. But before we do that, we need to stretch. Because as you know, if you stretch before a run, the run is better. Or is it? Let's test that theory. Let's go for a run without stretching. Just kidding. I'm gonna stretch and then I'm gonna go for a run. Man, I really didn't want to go for a run today. Today's gonna be a slow day though, I can just tell. Pull exercises later though. We did push yesterday, we're doing pull today. So that'll be fun. But I guess let's check out what Johnny's doing and I'll see you later.
It's morning. Back at it again. Gotta do more paperwork in the truck. It's like 7 something. You might think I'm just wearing the same thing that I wore yesterday. And in fact, you'd be right. I am wearing the same thing. I wear the same thing every day, 4 days a week. You know why? Because I bought 4 outfits to look exactly the same for every day of the week that I work. It's not much, but it's honest work. Apparently I can't meditate and record on my phone at the same time, so that's kind of a bummer. But now we're just in the truck, chilling, finishing up this stuff, and then headed out to fly in some restricted airspace. Not really restricted, but that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Use my iPad as my hotspot so I could send my emails and get all my garbage sent. That's what the mileage is. What the mileage is. Yeah, it's Thursday.
My phone stopped recording, but just know I said some pretty interesting stuff.
Check out these horses. Look at that. Look at these dudes. Just chilling. Alright, so it's time to do some workout. Time to do some pull-ups. So let's set up the pull-up bar. Alright, time for some pull-ups. Man, they suck. Why do people do this? What are you doing? What are you doing? You scared of the tripod? Grab this. Alright, let's go outside. Go ahead. What you doing? Bro, I should not have gone outside. There's like 20, 30 mosquitoes just chilling by me. I was like, okay. I get bit up pretty good. When I got up, there was like 10, 20 right behind me. It's like, okay, well, I'm glad I'm going in. This is ridiculous. Out, no fun. Mosquitoes, 0 out of 10. Split this in half. Bam. Alright. Get it. Alright, get it. Good stuff.
The next day.
Hey? What are you doing here in my kitchen? It's crazy that you're here. Well, welcome on in. Just making breakfast right now. Getting all my things ready. Got my cup of coffee here. You might be asking yourself, why aren't you using your pots and pans in your stove, Johnny? Why are you using a Blackstone? Well, that's because it works better, and I like it better. I'd much rather have that, use this, than use that. And you might say, that's disgusting. You've got all this crap everywhere, all this gunk everywhere. So I turn the heat up real high, and you cook it. You might also be asking yourself, Johnny, why are you using paper plates? Don't you care about our environment? Well, I don't care. I do care, but I don't. I don't care. Well, this is awkward just talking to yourself in a room that's empty. Kind of makes you feel crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a box. But yeah, it's just so awkward to talk to yourself and learn how to, I guess, form a conversation just with yourself. Because you constantly have to be thinking, what's my next thought? What are we going to talk about now? Well, do I just tell them what I'm doing? Do I just explain what I'm doing? Or do I actually come up with a script beforehand and do it that way? That just seems weird and stupid. And maybe people like the weird, stupid stuff with scripts. I don't know, it just seems unnatural. That's the word I'm looking for. Not weird, stupid, but unnatural. Okay, so you have milk for a protein shake, and we have alkaline water for our creatine and electrolytes. Using blue raspberry electrolytes. They are delicious. Some of my favorite. And then we have creatine monohydrate. And we do 10 milligrams, 10 grams per serving. We don't just stick with the normal 5 because there's benefits to using more. So we use isolate protein. But like I was talking about before, it's just weird. It's just different to talk to the camera and not talk to somebody else and have a conversation. Because with somebody else, you're talking back and forth and you can bounce off of each other. And with the camera, it's just like an awkward audience. You guys are just sitting there. I'm not getting no feedback at all. It's just me, my thoughts, my mouth, and we're all just running. Protein, creatine, trash, team, nothing going on over there. We'll switch back this direction. I guess I don't need to keep moving that camera because it's 360. I'm stupid. But yeah. Spread the butter around. Spread the butter around. Gonna spread the butter around. Burn your finger. Oh yeah. Yeah. And then, after all of these drinks, you finally get your last drink for the day, which is an Nalgene, which we put electrolytes, more sodium in our salt. So we'll put more of this in there, and then we'll put some Celtic sea salt in it. There's some eggshell in the eggs. We'll take, you don't want no crunch in my egg. Perfect. Scooch it down. Broke the yolk. What a guy. The eggs are cooking. They're a cooking boss. There's still electrolytes in there from yesterday. You know what? We'll add more. I don't drink any sodas or anything with like any sugary drinks or anything, so this is my main form of liquids during the day. It's just water with salt, water with electrolytes. I do have my protein shake in the morning with milk and my coffee. And then a little bit later on, I'll probably go by a coffee shop before or right after my human plasma. I will grab a cold brew, but I don't drink coffee after noon. So anytime after 12 o'clock, there's a no caffeine, strict no caffeine rule for me. Because I don't want to be messing with my sleep schedule. And it seems like that helps. So, but go get plasma, grab coffee, which should be fine because my appointment for plasma is at 9:40. So I've got about 30 minutes to eat this and then drink all this, and I'll be headed that way. So we'll pick up there probably. When you're stuck in traffic, you just sit here, waiting for time to go by. This car's going the opposite direction, pass you by. So we're not all headed in the same direction, but we're getting somewhere. All my errands are ran. Getting out here, gonna get a run in. Feels like 106 degrees, but it's only 93. Only 93. Good thing is, we have all these clouds. It's partly cloudy for, I guess, the majority of the day today. So that'll be good. Be able to be out here, not getting baked while I'm running. After I stretch a little bit, I'll walk a mile, well, most of a mile, and I'll run that last quarter of a mile. That way I get my heart rate up and going. And then I'll be running, I'll probably just do a 5K, so 3.1 miles. Do a mile cool down at the end. That way I warm up a little bit and then cool down. I'll check back in after my walk and we'll see how it's going. Alright, clouds have stuck around for now. Just got done with the mile. a little over a mile, and then I ran a quarter of a mile. While I was down by the pond, though, I heard cow. I was like, moo, moo. So I asked ChatGPT, I was like, hey, what's a cow in distress sound like? How am I supposed to interpret moos from text? Alright, so 5K complete. You might notice something a little different. I took my shirt off because my nipples were rubbing raw because all the sweat. That's always fun. I gotta love that feeling. But it's a beautiful day out here. About halfway done with my walk at the end for my cool down. I think I did that in 29 minutes and 30 seconds or something like that. But I was taking it easy because it's hot. It's hot out here. And I don't have anybody out here running with me, so if I pass out, I'm on my own. Not that I will pass out, but, you know, just as a safety precaution. But, gonna get this walk done, and then get back home, take a nice, cold shower, possibly go do laundry, and that's about it. Jonny out.
The next day.
Alright, it's around 6:15 a.m. I woke up at 5 today, and I just wanted to talk about how my little goal of the week of to trade every day once or twice, didn't do that at all, like this past week or two. And my main goal of waking up every day at 5 a.m. didn't do that. Like on 1 or 2 days, I can't remember, maybe it was just 1 day, maybe it was 2 days. I woke up at like 7 or 8 and I didn't do it. It was Saturday. I remember that one. I don't remember the other one. Saturday I just woke up and I was like, I can't get up. I don't have to run, so I'm gonna sleep. And I slept another hour till 6. My alarm went off and I'm like, okay, I can't. I'm just gonna sit here and rest my eyes. But I knew I was just gonna fall back asleep. Fell back asleep. Okay, it's 8. And yeah, then I got up. But I just wanted to say that to make the point of I'm still making progress though. Like I still woke up more days at 5 a.m. than I did at 7 a.m. So why am I beating myself up over something that, one, I can't change because it's in the past, and two, I tried my best. So I just wanted to say that to say, just because you don't try as hard as you think you should every day doesn't mean you're not trying as hard as you can. So just keep going every day, a little bit every day, pushing yourself a little bit more than you would have the previous day. Because as much as I think I could have tried harder to wake up and on Saturday and just get up and push past that tiredness, right? Maybe that is as hard as I could have tried. And keeping that in mind, it might help me keep moving forward and keep getting better at it. So I just wanted to say that, but I'm gonna stretch, go for that 5K, and maybe I'll see you later, maybe I won't. Whew. Man, today it was the hardest run by far in a while. The whole time I was just waiting for it to end. Towards the last half, I was just counting. I would count up to a minute and then restart, count up to a minute. I was like, okay, if I could make it 1 minute, one more minute. Just kept doing that over and over until I was done. I was like, whew. I didn't want to run today at all. And I don't want to work out when I get home either, but I think I could do it. But, you know, you're not going to want to do the thing every day. But that's okay, because usually, at least for me, when I'm in the habit of doing it, there's more good days than bad days. So, like, the bad days are exceptionally rare, and the good days are pretty common. So, just keep doing the thing. That's what I wanted to say. But that's it for this vlog. See you guys next week or the week after next with a new vlog. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. Yeah, something different. Hoped it was refreshing. And comment down below if you have any ideas for us vlog wise, like places to go and such and things to do. And I'll see you again next week.